Keto diet for weight loss. Think of weight loss and the first thing you will think of is to cut fat out of your diet. It may come as a surprise that the ketogenic diet emphasizes consumption of high-fat and low-carb diet in order to lose weight. Health also improves when you go on a keto diet for weight loss. So, what is keto diet and how to use keto diet for weight loss? What is keto diet? In a radical departure from traditional way of thought, the keto diet comprises of high amount of healthy fat and an absolute minimum of carbohydrates, less than 50 grams per day. This diet results in ketosis. The body produces ketones out of fat and produces energy. Ketosis occurs when the amount of glucose in the blood reduces. Glucose is derived from carbohydrates, so when you go on a keto diet your body turns to fats for energy. Insulin levels go down and the body releases fatty acids to the liver where conversion into ketones takes place. Ketones cut across the blood-brain barrier and keep you alert and energetic. When you consume more fat you feel less hungry and more energetic. Apart from reduced blood sugar, ketosis reduces risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. It can help prevent cancer, improve condition of those with Parkinson's, Alzheimer, epilepsy, and metabolic syndrome. Types of ketogenic diets. There are variations in ketogenic diets to try. Everyone's metabolism and digestion are different, so you can try them and adapt one that suits you. High protein keto diet. In this diet you adjust proportions so that you consume 60% fat, 35% protein and only 5% carbohydrates. Targeted keto diet is the one in which you normally consume a diet high in fats and protein but take in carbohydrates after heavy workouts to replenish energy. Cyclical keto diet is the one in which you consume diet with 75% fat and 35% protein for 5 days and then consume high carbohydrate diet for 2 days. The standard keto diet recommends intake of 75% fat, 20% protein and 5% carbohydrates. While fats provide energy and give that feeling of fullness, proteins too play an important part. High protein in the keto diet suppresses the hormone ghrelin, which is responsible for causing hunger pangs. At the same time the level of peptide YY increases and that gives a feeling of fullness. By switching over to a keto diet you automatically eat less. Protein also increases muscle mass, especially if keto diet is combined with a workout program. Fat in keto diet. There are healthy fats and there are unhealthy fats. The unhealthy fats are refined oils and trans fats. If you plan to switch over to keto diet you can include natural oils, butter, and ghee, clarified butter, in your diet. Foods that are high in fat and nutrition are described below. Cheese. Natural cottage cheese is best, but, at a pinch, you can go for other types of cheese. Besides being high in fat, cheese also contains ample amount of protein, vitamin B12, phosphorus, calcium and selenium. Chocolate. Chocolate is a treat and a wonderful health food component of keto diet. Simply buy a large bar of dark chocolate, preferably bitter chocolate so you do not consume sugar, and enjoy a bit every now and then. Chocolate has high amount of antioxidants, gives you a feeling of satisfaction and happiness. Eggs. Eggs have earned a bad reputation for supposedly being high in bad cholesterol. Recent studies show that cholesterol in eggs does not have a negative effect on your blood cholesterol. For those who do not eat meat or fish, eggs are a rich source of vitamins of the B group, choline, and omega-3. Apart from these, the whites also contain high amount of proteins. Avocados. Avocados are consumed in moderation because they contain about 77% fat, but the main component is monounsaturated olein acid, the same as you find in olive oil. Avocados also contain more potassium than you find in bananas and fiber. Nuts. nuts have high amount of fat and protein. Apart from this, you can find plenty of antioxidants, vitamin E, magnesium, zinc, and selenium. Whenever you feel like having a snack, munch on nuts rather than on a sandwich. Chia seeds and flax seeds, you get omega-3 from flax seeds and plenty of antioxidants. Chia seeds have lots of fat, omega-3 and fiber. Coconut, again, coconuts are consumed sparingly because they contain a high amount of saturated fat, but coconut also has other mono and polyunsaturated fats that are metabolized in the liver into ketone bodies. Munch on fresh tender coconut or desiccated coconut for breakfast and you will feel full for a long time. Creamy yogurt or curds, if you worry about what to have for lunch, you can have a full large-sized bowl of creamy curds made from full-fat milk. Apart from fat, you get calcium and proteins and lactobacillus that aid digestion. The best is the one to make at home, not store-bought. Oils, olive oil, coconut oil, and sesame oil are recommended in keto diet. You can consume ample amount of ghee, which is considered the healthiest if you get organic ghee. Avoid soybean, corn, canola, safflower, rice bran, and sunflower oil, especially the refined types you get in markets. Protein for non-vegetarians, planning the protein component of the diet is not difficult. You have meat, fish, and poultry as well as eggs to add taste and variety to your meals. Plan to include 200 grams of meat or fish per serving, and this is best eaten at lunch, while for dinner you should have easily digestible vegetable-based proteins. Nuts, peanuts are cheap in comparison to pistachio, walnuts, and almonds, but these can be high in unhealthy fats besides having a high amount of pesticides. If you must eat peanuts, make sure you get the organically farmed variety. Almonds are recommended for the high amount of vitamin E, magnesium, and manganese. Cashew nuts are high in fats, for which reason it is best to restrict yourself to less than a handful every day. Walnuts are better since they contain high amount of natural antioxidants and healthy fats as well as proteins. Quinoa, instead of consuming wheat and rice, it is better to focus on consuming more of quinoa if you can get it. Quinoa is high in protein, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Quinoa has about 15% protein. Lentils and beans, these are best for vegetarians, and even non-vegetarians should make lentils and beans a part of their keto diet. One thing to keep in mind is that whenever you consume these, always mix and match. For instance, peas have one group of amino acids but lack in some that can only be found in lentils, like pigeon pea, chickpea, black beans, and white beans. Soybean is supposed to be rich in proteins, but it also has flavonoids like estrogen that can upset your hormonal balance. Seeds, among seeds you can focus on pumpkin seeds that, besides having 5 grams of protein, are also rich in magnesium, zinc, and iron. Chia seeds and flax seeds, 1 teaspoon each day, will give you a lot of nutrients and some protein. Keep in mind that keto diet is low in fiber, so always use the above components of fats and proteins with plenty of leafy and fibrous vegetables to keep away constipation, and, in no time, you will see reduction in weight and improvement in energy levels.